Hello everyone, my name is Rage and welcome to Afterbirth Plus. We go left, we go up, we go right, we go down, we shoot left, we shoot up, we shoot right, we shoot down. We don't waste a bomb, we pretend, yay, we found an item, and that's the ritual for amazing curse room. Okay. I didn't really expect Satan. Then again, I don't think anyone outside of cultists really expects Satan. You know, I don't think there's really a point in your life where you're sat in a chair. There's never a point where you're sat down. Imagine that, Gus. Forget about the devil for a second. Guys, I'm going to need you to forget about the devil for a second. And by the way, we're going for the Delirium run because I will not stand how that last amazing but terrible attempt at doing this ended, okay? I need this in my life. But yeah, imagine, right? Like, you know, an evil genius when they... ooh, I'll take a bit of dead onion. Yes, I will. Oh, it's good. It is good. I can't imagine, you know, much things worse to eat than a dead onion. But then again, it's maybe better than... No, because it's rotten. I'm thinking raw onions. God, I've got so many things to say, and I want to say them all at once. I wish I could clone myself so I could tell you 3 stories simultaneously while playing Isaac, but it's just not happening, okay? The world is not enough. So, you know, in like the typical trope of like an evil genius where the hero walks into the room and he spins round slowly stroking a naked cat and goes, "I've been expecting you, Mr. Hero Name here." And then it's like, dun dun dun. Well, imagine that, but with literally darkness incarnate. Okay, let me just get rid of my full naked steam real quick. But can you tell? Look, I've lost some weight. Look, it's all sleeker. My steam, you know. I know everybody's calling me right sexy recently. You gotta sidle up to them and go, "Hey girl, you wanna see my steam overlay?" But no, the evil genius spins around in his chair, and then he's like, "I've been expecting you, literally, Satan." And instead of a cat, he's obviously stroking like a satanic Bible. And the devil's like, "No, I'm predictable." That would never happen because it's the devil. He probably has powers to make you forget that you were even expecting him. Unless you were ironically an evil genius whose goal it was to lure the devil to you in order to trap him and are thus prepared for this eventuality and are in a position. I will take Daddy's love. I actually think that will get us through a nice chunk of the floors in general, and I think we can really deal with that. And then we can get ourselves the battery and potentially re-roll any devil/boss drop that we do end up with. That's very, very nice, because you got to plan for the immediate flaws. Because, you know, while I could go into hoping getting a really good item, Daddy's love basically guarantees me a fairly easy time through the next few floors, and that's something that's very, very valuable in of itself. I thought he would die before getting to me, but that's probably worth it because we both need shot speed and range. In fact, that is probably one of the best boss drops we could have got for counteracting the negatives of the dead onion while keeping all the positives. So that is amazing. That really is. So you're sat in a chair, alright? The curse of not being able to sit down is not applied to you, which... God, I actually can't think of any... I was about to say, I can't think of any worse forms of torture. And then I remembered I wanted to talk about torture. Sounds bad when I say it like that, doesn't it? Then again, I don't think there is a way to talk about torture without it being intrinsically bad. It's kind of the point of the whole thing, isn't it? Alright, snakes, extreme, rattlesnakes, TV, gorillas. It's a documentary I was describing there, of course. The intricate relationship twixt gorilla and snake. That would be a weird symbiosis, it really would. I can't think of a situation where a snake species and some gorillas would need to work in perfect harmony, unless the gorillas were swinging the snakes around like whips, and the reward for that is the snakes get to bite and eat whatever they whip for the gorillas. But even then, I can't see a snake assenting to be used as a whip. I imagine that's a really racist thing to do to a snake. You know, I feel like that's something like asking a parrot if they want a cracker. You know, I think it's just not well to do. Imagine that in the animal kingdom. Yo, parrot over there, do you want a cracker? Don't listen to him, Sarah. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. All right. Don't listen to those thugs. All right. We know we don't even like crackers. Oh my God, those humans have ruined things for us, parrot kind. I'm surprised that's not been done in an animated movie. You'd think it kind of would be at this point. Reroll! Oh. It's not what I want at all. Just absolutely not. Hopefully we can find ourselves with a secret room here. It seems like a likely contender. And it is. This would be a disappointment if we didn't let us get to the curse room for free. And, you know, this curse room would have been a disappointment had we not been able to get to it for free. So what we can draw as a conclusion here, everybody, is that if it's free, it's great no matter how bad it is. I'm pretty sure that applies to everything, right? I think that's okay. So the actual run then, I mean, I'm playing fairly well. I've not been getting hit by that much stuff. You know, I'll probably regret that as I say it. We've got a really nice piercing setup. We've got ourselves a good basis for damage. You know, we're only on the 3rd floor. I think we can really reach something quite powerful here, and I think potential is rising. Whether that will continue as we go through it, I don't know. Puberty might help, who knows. But yeah, torture. So, I know I've discussed a little bit before, imagine if, you know, Isaac was real and you were actually there, and all of the horrors of being on the floor. But then I was giving it a more serious thought, you know, not just the ho-ho, imagine this type one, you know. I don't know why Santa Claus is there, but that's fine. And if you actually, like, oh my God, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. What was that? What was that, Self? Oh my God, it's fine though. I'm totally not going to take damage on the boss. Absolutely not. Can I actually make my way to that with 2 bombs? Potentially, if we open this one and then we get another bomb out. Oh, okay. I guess I'll take that. I mean, I feel like the tinted rock should have been the thing with that in, but that's okay. Curious. Very, very curious. So, do I reroll the item room or not? I think for now we leave it and potentially reroll the boss drop / devil deal. That seems like the more sensible way to go. But yeah, if I was legitimately put into a real Isaac scenario, so I start on the floor and I have to actually deal with this, I think it would be fair to say you're allowed to take 1 real-life weapon object in with you. Bighorn shouldn't be too awful here, I don't think. Oh, careful. Bighorn's going to come back out. He's just got a lot of health more than anything. Everything else that he does isn't too horrific. Yep, come back out. Have a look. Just don't summon. Exactly that. That's what I wanted you not to summon. And then you summoned it. It's almost like you have absolutely no respect for my wishes as a player. That was a really bad way to get hit by those bombs. I will fully admit that. Like, it just shouldn't have happened. That one, however, was honestly unavoidable. I don't really know how anyone would do that. I guess I needed to be moving before he even threw the bombs to get out of that one. And I think the real danger of Bighorn is just how much freaking health he has going for him, because it just takes so long that you get so many opportunities to make really, really horrific mistakes. There we go. Oh, careful. He's about to come out. And there we go. I hate reroll. You know things are bad when an Isaac run is making you, you know, it's not great. So yeah, you're allowed to take 1 item weapon in with you. I think the obvious solution to that is obviously some sort of gun. You know, that would kill most of the things, but you would have to play it really safely. You'd have to creep up to the door entrances, you'd have to listen into the room, because if it was working in real life, it wouldn't just be this room system that only activates, it would be one continuous floor, and you'd have to be very careful and use all of the knowledge of the enemies that you can remember, and of course that's, you know, quite potentially a difficult thing, and we're down to 000 on the consumables, which isn't great, so I'm going to deliberately do this room just so we have a chance at acquiring some more, because that's how desperate we are. We are doing optional rooms for a chance at literally anything to drop. That is a sorry state to be in. I'll get the broken magnet, why the hell not? Alright, so we'll go re-roll the item room, and then we'll move on to the next floor. So you gotta lean around the doorways, you gotta listen for the telltale growls of zombies, you've got to have your head like a bestiary of everything in there. You've got to make sure that you're ready for the bosses, because fighting them in real life, like you're stood in Pin's room, you listen for the rumble of the earth, you see it slightly shift, and then you know that you have to dive out of the way, curse of the maze! Can we please? Thank you. Well, I guess it's better than nothing, and we occasionally get a nice little pink tear. It's like Isaac's tried to remedy this whole awful Dead Onion situation by giving himself some lovely eyeshadow. So I guess it's, you know, it's better than absolutely no effort by him, I suppose. We could really do with a devil deal here. Finding the item room straight away is good, because it means we're definitely not going to waste any reroll charge, so that is excellent. And a free spirit heart is also excellent. I forgot that I obviously don't have a key. So I'll use the spirit heart to go in here and mostly regret it, but at the same time, easy come, easy go. Kill you over the poops and far away. So I guess question one, what one weapony item do you take into Isaac Floors with you if it's real? And then two, how unbelievably effective would Isaac be as a torture method? Because it's awful. It's so awful down here when you think about it. And that if you put someone and told them this is what they were going to get thrown into with genetically engineered horrors and traps and challenges, they would crack instantly. I wouldn't want to face this. I would tell you anything if you put me in an Isaac-like situation, because you might be able to be like, no, yeah, big up, I'm going to do great because you've played the game and you've done alright, but in real life, surely you can see just how unbelievably horrific this would be. So it'd be a great form of torture, you know. And then I'm thinking, right, because obviously for this to be a form of torture, we've got to go into the future. Woo! And that is, of course, the noise that accompanies anyone saying future. Woo! And in the future, woo! There would be a system that has allowed this. Science has gone too far, and the prisons have power to do what they want with their inmates to get information. Although I guess it would be more like special interrogation, like whoever it is that is sent to interrogate you. I don't know. I've not been officially interrogated by a government yet, but I'm hoping to achieve that one day. Either way, that happens and that's going on. But the thing is, in a situation like that, it's only natural then that it becomes some kind of sick game show, right? And that kind of makes sense, and like kind of death race, but Isaac. And basically you have to decide whether you think the prisoner's going to get bound or not. You watch it and place bets at home on your TV, and there's cameras everywhere. Kind of like the game I actually played, to be fair. The basically 3D version of Isaac that was set up like a game show. It does make a lot of sense, and I could totally see that happening in the future, because it's very entertaining. Look, I don't know about you guys, but I think I probably would watch someone try and make their way through the floors of Isaac in the hopes of survival while seeing how they evade the horrible monstrosities within. You know, I maybe only will watch once for curiosity's sake, but I'm not going to lie that the curiosity will be there, okay? I'm not going to be disingenuous about it. I am, however, going to be really irritated if we end up in a position where I'm not allowed a key for this floor, because seriously, that seems a little bit unfair, game. Like, I still maintain that the rate of keys needs to be ramped up massively, because it is never fun to... Okay, cool. But you know what I was gonna say. It's never fun to not get an item on a floor. It just feels horrible. And because we are Curse of the Blinding, I mean, I might as well pick it up. There's just as much chance now as it's undefined. Interesting. Reroll and blank card with the world. Oh, that is tempting, but it's not worth it because we need power. We need power more than anything else. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave it be and use the world effectively for the one time that I use it, see. Hopefully the boss is over here, though without a reroll, we can't really get maximum usefulness out of it. So, generally, I'm in a pickle here. Fortunately, the Stain is a much easier boss than Bighorn, so we shouldn't be in too much of a situation dealing with him. There we go. That's much better. If you want to pop up, maybe do your like wacky inflatable arm tube man impression, that'd be really cool. Okay. I hate the underground enemies because it really feels like they always just have a chance to pop up and then completely ruin my day, and there's nothing I can do about it. Do I just blind get 2 1-heart devil deals? Sod it. Oh, sod it. Oh, that one's at least a nice upgrade. Spear shot, and they actually look really cool, the flaming balls of death. You know, 1 out of 2 ain't bad when you're blind devil dealing. So onwards to probably glory. Look, I don't see us being the Delirium, but I do like that it is going to take such a concentrated amount of effort to actually get there. I mean, for normal run standards, we are reasonably powerful here. We definitely are, but Delirium run standards, not quite as much. I could do with a teleport card for potentially a free boss room item. Getting unlimited keys here is actually fantastic because we can have a good amount of rerolls on the item. I admit I'm quite impressed with myself, and I'm normally not impressed with myself. You know, I don't wake up, look in a mirror, and double finger point me and go, "Hey you, looking good." But at the same time, I am quite impressed with myself there. I'm also of the opinion that I am on 1 heart. And I'm of that opinion because I took 1 heart's worth of damage and had 2 hearts. So I think my reasoning is solid there. But my worry, of course, oh thank God. Oh, that's so much better. I was so scared. So scared. Die, sloth, die. So yeah, would you watch a reality? Come on, please. Please stop. Can we stop doing this? Let's go secret room. Oh, it was a good decision. It was a good decision, guys. I made a good decision. It was a risky decision, but a good decision nonetheless. We do need to find the item room so we can start using the advantage that we do have here, but I am struggling to get to it. That, however, is pretty decent overall. Get that lovely amount of devil deal chance. Thank you, world, for that one. And we get ourselves an extra spirit heart, so we can actually take the devil deals that we find on this floor, assuming I don't consistently mess up with taking too much damage, which I admit is definitely possible. Also, the champ tiers have actually been doing quite a lot of work. We've made allies of some really potent enemies, kind of got skulled in there. Of course, I did start playing worse as soon as I was like, you know, I feel like I've been doing fairly okay this run. Seems pretty good. You can kill a feared host while it's down? Surely not. Whoa. See, this is why I stayed, just in case that oh, come on, we don't need another moon. I'm gonna be so salty if the item room is up here. And I know we do have a teleport card now, but we're simply too far out to acquire it. Like, we really are. We can't get to the boss rush in 3 minutes from here, especially not with this amount of bait and switch on the goddamn room layout. Like, look at that. Look at that. Do I use this to get back over there? You know what, I'm going to. It will save time, and we're going to have to go back up there for rerolls anyway, because I am, of course, assuming that we're not going to have a great item to begin with in this item room. See, that's not a... Oh, Abel. Abel, you have some delirium yourself if you think there is any chance that you are joining me on this adventure. Oh, that is straight adorbs. That is absolutely straight adorbs. Let's hope then, Polyphemus would be nice, magic mushroom. Hell, I'd probably even use mascara at this point, even the nail gun, Jacob's ladder would be excellent. Just give me a nice solid boom. Okay, that's not a nice solid boom, that's an eye, and the evil eye is just not a great item. So now I gotta do my laps across the floor in order to get batteries and continue on and all of that jazz. Why can't it be all of that rock? Why can't it be all of that rap? Why has jazz got a monopoly on the expression industry? That seems unfair now that I think about it, and think about it I am. Why does it get to decide that it's the music that people need to compare to? Jazz might not be the best, you might prefer something that isn't jazz, and that's reasonable, You as a human are allowed to make that choice, and bombs are key. Oh, damn. That's not great. That's really, really not great. But I guess we're just going to have to deal with it. I need to go get the world, which will at least help speed up a later floor, because at the moment the issue might just be getting to the hush in time. That might be the big deal. Hell, lost contact would be amazing, because then we could kill them all without even really getting a power-up from this point, so that would definitely be neat. Not that I'm hoping for anything that spectacular. Would I take Ludo? I actually don't think I'd take Ludo. I think Ludo would be a downgrade with our current setup. I think if you have piercing tears and an okay amount of damage and fire rate, Ludo's not excellent. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, I'd definitely take something like Epic Fetus, because that's just, well, a crap ton of power, but we will see. What are you Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that's an accurate representation of what it feels like to get a useless item, so I can't fault the intention on that one. I'm assuming this does something a little more than just be a blue headless baby, because that would definitely be anticlimactic. We're going to buy that so we can reroll any potential devil deal / boss drop. In fact, I knew that was magician. I'm not sure why I felt the need to actually check, but that's okay. And I'm going to blow these 3 skulls up because I got a good feeling. Okay! Note to self, don't trust my good feelings at all whatsoever. There we go. Are you going to do anything, Depression, or are you really just a tears headless baby? Is that what's going on here? Because I feel like that is what's going on here, and that's just kind of really lame and anticlimactic, if I am honest with you. Yep, there we go. And he was feared, which is good. Nearly ended up walking into him. I'm assuming he's not feared this time. And goodbye. 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 Oh, how many times did I get hit? 3? I actually have no idea. I mean, I can go in. I've got goat head. Oh, okay. So I'm glad I did and didn't re-roll that. Careful. Although he can just straight be diagonal now, which is lovely and helpful. There we go. Lump of coal? Lump of coal. I think we take lump of coal here. It helps us out a little bit. And that means we can re-roll this. And yes, that's definitely better. We get ourselves a little bit of damage up. So onwards. Still not looking amazing, but I'm trying my best, okay? Back to torture. What would be the worst boss to have to fight and ergo die to? Because Pin, as harmless as he is game-wise, would be awful because it's a giant, massively spike-teethed worm that jumps out the ground, latches onto you, and tries to actually bore through you, which is not great. Obviously, that's not great. I'm tempted to take Tech 5. It's not a bad item. It's definitely not a bad item. But it's just, is it going to really make a big difference? That's what I'm thinking here, because I just don't see it. Alright, we'll have you. I'm excited! I'm not. See, I might re-roll it just because it might turn into something better. Like, if it was an early floor, I'd definitely take Tech 5, but I think in our current state, if I want to kill Delirium, I've got to really turn things up a notch. and Tech Point 5 is certainly not turning things up a notch. It's just not. I mean, obviously, oh, come on, Ghost. That is so upsetting, just piling on me. I swear ghosts aren't supposed to appear on me. They're not allowed to do that. They're not playing by the ghosty rulebook, okay? What's the point of having a ghost rulebook if they're just going to ignore it, you know? I can see right through their ploy. Get it? Because they're a ghost. I can obviously see right through them. Ah! Yeah, good times, good times. So yeah, I'm going to go re-roll it because I'm hoping for the best here. I know it's naive of me, but I am going to hope for the best. I think Monstro wouldn't be too horrible to fight because his main attack is pouring blood on you. And while that would be disgusting, if we are talking real life, I'm going to keep the Pinking Shears. I think that is actually really good. They're a fantastic item, and I think we can get away losing the D6 for them because they just annihilate bosses. I can just spend the entire time on Hush dodging while the Pinking Shears goes to town with respectable enough damage. So, all in all, I think we have got it going on here. Now I just need to be in a position where I'm not heavily injured, and then we should be okay. Is it just me, or is this a really small depth flaw? I feel like it is. I'm going to go in here, because I obviously have a bomb, and I can acquire money, but that was kind of pointless. 2 of spades. I mean, we got the key back. Not great. I'm going to go grab that health, and then I guess we've got no choice but to fight Mother and... Oh, yeah, we can't get that health. I remember now. Can we get that other health? That would be cool. That would be really, really neat and generally handy. Yes, we can. Gonna go for a secret room, because I'm assuming it's next to the double key room, which would let us get in there without actually using it, which may prove helpful. I've got to try and take every advantage that I can get here. I really, really do. And... oh, a 6 dice. A 6 dice. Oh, God. Do I? Do I? Do I? 6 dice, I'm pretty sure, is the reroll everything that you currently have, unless I'm forgetting something. I think it rerolls everything you currently have. I'm going to stand on it, because although we're okay, we're not delirium killing okay, especially delirium killing in 5 minutes okay, so we'll see. I mean, I've gained a load of damage. Look, we got Polyphemus, Dunce Cap, and Piercing Tears still. We've got a sort of green swirly aura upon me, so that's cool. I can't actually... Oh, okay, it does reroll the floor, that makes sense. I can't tell if we've upgraded or not. I have no idea if we've upgraded. Does camo mean that I can use my head orbital to kill things? Because if so, that's good. I mean, we have doubled our damage, which is good, but we are, of course, firing sideways, so I have no idea if this is good or not. I genuinely have no idea. And I don't know what this sort of aura around us. I mean, I assume it just hurts things that come near us, but at the same time, I don't know if it hurts things enough that it's worth doing? I'm so confused. I might have to use the world on the 2nd floor just so I can get to Delirium faster, which does kind of suck because obviously the world on the Void is going to be a lot better for us. If I actually survive this fight, I think is the main one, and thank you very much, Dark Bum, for taking my one and only chance at salvation here. Really do appreciate that one. I'm actually killing it reasonably quickly. I have no idea what this great aura is on me. I guess getting a load of random new items while I have no idea what most of the new items do is probably not the best idea going. Hey, alright, we did it, team. We did it. And we somehow got a devil deal, which might come in handy. We'll take 9 lives. Why not? We'll see what happens here. I'm having a right time killing Delirium on Isaac, aren't I? Like, I'm not doing horrible. I've just not got very good runs. That's the only way to say it. I assume I already fired, so they're just gonna try and kill me anyway, so that's fine. So can I just camo this? I'm assuming I can. Yeah, it's going to nom on you, and then I can use my head orbital. Alright, so that's kind of convenient, right? But I don't really have a lot of time, which is the main issue. So I just need to go and obliterate the tentacles. And cool. I'm hoping this is the correct direction. I'm also hoping that it's not a boss that will just kind of murder us irrelevant of how powerful we are, because that would definitely be a bad thing. Any sort of tinted rocks in here? No, I'm going to move on rapidly. Because the thing is, the hush might actually be salvation at this point. Like, genuinely. Oh, wait, no, yeah, it doesn't work on bosses, so I might as well start firing. Ooh, the aura only applies when I am firing. Again, I have no idea what it does. Somebody in the comments inform me as to what I've got here. Because I have no frickin' idea. Yes, get annihilated. Okay, that was obviously tactical because I knew that that room wasn't necessary, and that the boss is clearly over here. No, that's fine. That's fine because clearly the boss is over here. Yeah, there we go. But no, let's just do that. Oh, it actually seems like it did a fairly large amount of damage to those guys, so that's something. I just have no real idea. And over here, maybe? No, come on, please. You'll need to die quicker. You'll need to die quicker. I have like a minute and 8 and 40 seconds. And I can't even find where I'm supposed to go. Alright, we can get a spirit heart here and then move on with our lives. And then once again, walk over here and move on with my lives. I have no time to kill the rooms. Absolutely none. Hey! Alright, there we go. Okay, so the melee whippy things can still melee whippy me even though I'm in Camo Kid. Seems like Camo Kid is a lot better. Oh my god. I thought I'd picked up that spirit heart. It seems like Camo Kid is a lot better in theory than in actuality, because there's a lot of exceptions to the rule that you wouldn't expect based on being told how it actually works. Just in case. Well, I guess that actually is genuinely really, really useful. Okay, please, will you die? I just need you to die as soon as possible. My, oh my. It's not gonna happen, is it? I'm not gonna get to the hush in the time. No. No, give me that! Fuck you, guillotine. Fuck you so much. Fuck you very, very much. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. I can make it through this. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can make it happen. I have the power. I have the will. I know what I'm going to do. Please let me win this game. I will be the one, the victorious. I'm not going to at all. I've got 10 seconds and I'm a room away, and I'm talking like I can one-shot the boss. God damn it, it's so sad. It's just so sad. What do I even do now? This run is pointless. This run is pointless. It's not worth it anymore. I just want to kill myself. And I realize that that's dark, but at the same time, maybe I should just go on my own Isaac torture show. And then everything would be okay. You guys wouldn't watch me get tortured on an Isaac torture show, would you? You guys wouldn't do that to me. I definitely don't think you would have done. Maybe. Possibly. Alright. The real question is, if I can even kill this boss with this hilariously terrible setup. Like, Polyphemus be damned. This is not worth it. Maybe I shouldn't have... Maybe I shouldn't have risked it, but then again, you never know with these things. You absolutely never, ever know with these things. Oh my god. This is so awful. This is so unbelievably awful. It really is. I hate guillotine. I have no idea where my body actually is, and I have no way of just... I suck at using it, and I realize that's mostly my own fault, but at the same time, the game trains you for ages at dodging where you can see your head generally, because that's the easiest thing to actually see. But obviously with guillotine, the rules suddenly change, and, well, the rules never ever should change, as I am about to horribly find out with just this horrible horribleness. Yep, go on, kill me. Kill me, I know you want to kill me. Yep, there we go. God damn damn it. Like the phoenix, I am reborn in flame. Somebody please call a fire ambulance right now and send it to the past. Okay, please. Please call the time-traveling fire ambulance. That would be a really cool concept for a show. They always arrive, but just too late. It's already burnt down, and it's a cruel, cruel tale of insidious irony. Alright, so I was like, nah, I'm not accepting this. I can't. I need to kill the Delirium. I'm having another go, and here we are with Ghosty Scythe. Not quite as much damage as we had before, but a lot more usable and with a lot more health. It also, you know, helps a lot more that I can concentrate a lot better while not speaking to you guys. Not that I prefer it. It actually kind of scares me a little bit when I'm playing Isaac and I'm not talking to you guys. I will admit, alright, and this doesn't make me crazy, so don't judge me, that I while playing Isaac and not recording, I still actually pretend that I am and kind of talk, because it makes me feel happier, because I like to imagine you guys are around, which, is that bad? I feel like that's bad. And I'll let you in on a little secret. Whenever I'm doing something that I'm nervous about, or I'm not sure about, or something along those lines, I do totally pretend that I am in a video, and ooh, do I re-roll a triple devil deal? Oh, it's close. It's a close one. What do I decide to do here? I think we grab the Gupster, just because that makes 2. And then we grab the Pact, because we'll get all of that going on. And that helps a lot. Oh, yes, that was a nice little upgrade. Maybe this is possible. I hope so. Oh, I hope so. Alright, down we go to the hush. Can it be done? Can we deliri one? But yeah, whenever I'm doing something like that, I totally and completely pretend that I'm talking to you guys. And, you know, while it makes me look crazy, what kind of baby is that? I actually have no idea, but I'm hoping for a good room here, which we do get for the most part. Emperor's not amazing, because on the Void floor, the Emperor doesn't actually help. So we can open 3 of these. Are we going to get blocked out the last one? We are. So I can re-roll 1 pair. Well, since I don't know what this baby is, I'll at least grab that. Pills, pills, pills. So it drops pills. Okay, that's fine. And then re-roll. It happened! It actually only went and bloody happened. What are you gonna do now, you little bitch? What are you gonna do now? That's right, nothing. You're gonna sit there and die like the baby you are. Die, baby, as my scythe cleans you in twain. Die, baby. That's amazing. What are you gonna do, Hush? What are you gonna do? You're just flashing? Flashing at me? Yeah, doing absolutely nothing. Just looking at me. What are you even doing? What are you just staring me down? You want to have a stare match? I'll have a stare match. Here we go. I pride myself on my ability to have a staring contest, for I have had multiple during my life. Many, many important staring contests. You have no idea how important my staring contests are. And I'm not even joking. When I was little, I used to it used to be the Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon for a month or 2 in class. I think it was like year 4 or something, maybe a bit younger. We used to settle our differences with legit staring competitions. So I'm really good at keeping my eyes open for a long period of time. Like, I'm going to do it now. And I just don't feel the sting. They don't dry out. I can keep my eyes open for a good 3 minutes without blinking. Like, I need not blink. I am an evolved human, better than you mere mortals. I've lost the need for eyelids. Who needs such patheticness as eyelids? I certainly don't. But this also is really weird, because I'm sat here forcing my eyes open, so it looks like I have a really permanently surprised expression on while doing this boss fight, which is certainly interesting. So, according to someone in the comments, as long as I stand still during this, it's impossible to get hit no matter where I stand. So I'm going to test this hypothesis right now, and find it to be correct. Oh, okay. That's actually really good to know. really good to know, but I don't want to get hit by the flowers, so that is fine. Let me just chop up these zombies real quick. I've still not blinked, by the way. I'd like to point out that that is still going on. I've lost a little bit of my touch because I'm starting to feel it, but I think it's still been a decent amount of time. Alright, guys. Stare contest with me through a video, okay? That's what needs to happen right now. I need to know how well you're all gonna do. Hush is really taking some killing. I don't actually know, and I assume I can, you know, be told this and find it out, but I have no idea if Delirium or Hush has more health, because I don't think Delirium has the damage reduction that Hush and Ultra Greed have, but I do think he does have a really just large health pool, so that might be something to consider, because obviously I've got this Algiz rune, which is good, because it'll let me get some free damage time in, but also the Delirium does take a lot of killing, and that might be a problem. I might burn through all of this health. Granted, I do have a lot of boss fights to get random boss items. I've still not blinked. Okay. Oh, come on. Just led me straight into that. How dare you? How very, very dare you? Are we gonna die? I hope we're gonna die. Can we die, please? Hush, can we die? Yeah, we can die. Alright. Give me the void. Give me the void. I'm excited. Take me down. Take me down to Void Town today. Alright, I'm gonna blink because I need to be able to focus properly. But I could have gone longer, okay? You have no idea. You have no idea what you are messing with. I guess the one disadvantage of this floor is you can't really deliberately take boss fights to get extra items because it's completely random if you happen to have picked the Delirium room or not. So I guess you kind of just gotta hope if you do want some extra items. Okay, here we go. There he is. Look at him go. Aw, I love the brownie version of him. It does actually look really, really neat. Just gotta keep my blocking scythe on him as much as I can. I'm not doing an amazing amount of damage here. Like, not doing a fantastic amount. At least when he's that small, I'm keeping all the tears from coming off him, because obviously the scythe is the size of him. So yes, keep being a small enemy, and then all will be well with the world. Just keep being a small enemy. Don't charge at me. You're not allowed to charge at me. Oh god, we've got a little bit of Larry Jr. action going on in here, but that's fine. Again, having a moving anti-tier wall is just fantastic. Isn't that right, Fistula? Alright, Viz Twins version, that's not good. That's not good. Like, I can totally imagine this fight being in an anime and him just calling his attacks. And whoa, have I actually nearly killed him? Or is that just a visual bug of the... Yeah, there we go. There's no way I'd actually nearly killed him. That would have been absolutely insane. But we are approaching half health, which is good. And I can see now that this fight definitely is a lot harder when it's not frickin' stopwatch. Oh my god, I'm just being repeatedly murdered by a goddamn haunt that I couldn't see. Also, because of darkness, I have no idea where my scythe is. Where is my scythe right now? Oh, it's over here. Okay, I found it. I found my scythe again. Everything is good. Everything is awesome. I found my scythe. Did he just leave a part of his chub body behind when he did that? Because I feel like that's legitimately what he just did. Okay, and then a random few tears came out of nowhere. Is it just me, or am I learning that he is a little bit buggy? Is that what's going on? Because I feel like that's what's occurring here, and I'm a little bit salty about the experience. I really am. He's also taking a lot of killing, and I'm not sure I'm okay with this. Yeah, I'm not sure I actually like this fight. It just feels awful. It feels hectic just for the haha, deal with it, which, you know, it makes the delirious thing come through, but I'm really kind of the mind that this is a pretty poor final fight. Like, it just feels like worse Hush. At least Hush, there is rhyme and reason in what it's doing, and you can only excuse the design through the theme a little bit. Like, it's moments until I die here. Yeah, there it is. Huh. Yeah, now that I've actually fought him again, I'm not sure. What do you guys think of Delirium? I don't think I really could have done that any better, even with the frickin' block scythe. It's just too fast and too dark. my life. Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Oh, goodbye.